Good morning. Welcome to another episode with Astro Auto Repairs. Can you dig it? Jamie, Rusty, guess who house I'm at? That's right, Marvin. Marvin picked up him another vehicle. It's like he's his own used car dealership or something. An 87 Chevy pickup. Now this one runs great. So what we're about to do is transfer all the tires from his 91 Chevy pickup to the 87 and vice versa. Also, what we're going to do is flush out the cooling system because the cooling system is filled with water and it's starting to get rusty. And what's going to happen is if you got a system that's not up to par per se with the antifreeze, anything metal that water touches, it's going to start eating out. It's going to start rusting away. Right, so you want to get that taken care of, especially now that we're in the month of September and it's going to start getting cool. So if this system ever freezes up, he's going to be looking at another engine. Bad for him, good for me. So let's get this set up. What we're going to do is set up two jacks at the same time. Jack up one side of the vehicle, go to the other side, jack up the other side of the vehicle, and get these tires taken off. All right, before we start, we're going to back this truck up, get them side by side. It makes it easier for us. Let's get that taken care of. Okay, we got both vehicles jacked up from the rear, right up under the differentials. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep the tires in the same position they are on one truck going to another truck. Just in case we don't mess up any kind of balancing, anything like that, we want to make sure they're the same. Okay, let's get them taken care of. Okay, we just finished swapping all the tires out, and now what we're going to do is flush the cooling system out because the cooling system has a lot of water in it. And if your system has a lot of water in it, you're going to look at either something being rotted out, the head gaskets, the car's going to overheat, and if the winter comes, it's going to freeze up and crack the block. So we're going to show you a simple way of flushing this out instead of taking it to some of these places that's very extravagant on their prices. I won't mention no names. But we're going to flush this. We're going to show you how to flush this out using a regular garden hose, and it's going to work pretty good too. All right, so let's get this done. All right, first we're going to show you there's a lot of rust in this system. Nothing but water. So you can see rust around the neck of the radiator. That's not good at all. The best way of flushing out a system is you flush it out from the. You make sure you flush out from the top, make sure it's able to flush downward, come back up through the engine, through the top, and it'll just keep on going until you get a nice clear stream of water. First thing, let's put the radiator cap back on. Make sure it's secure. And what we're going to do is remove the upper radiator hose. So let's go over there and remove the upper radiator hose. Okay, here we are at the upper radiator hose. The thermostat is located towards the back. So that's good because now we don't have to worry about water coming back, or very little. So we're going to flush through the radiator this way. It's going to fill up the radiator, go through the bottom radiator hose, through the bottom of the engine, come back up, and we're going to disconnect one of the heater hoses by the heater core. All right, next we're going to disconnect the heater hose from the heater core. Now there's two heater hoses, one going to the radiator, I'm going to leave that connected. What we're going to do is disconnect the one that's going to the top of the engine.
Well, what if we order it and this?
Okay, we're back. What we're going to do, Marvin came up with a good idea. Usually when this system is flushed, so we're going to flush it forwards and backwards, it's a possibility that the rust might get stuck up in the thermostat. So what we're going to get some new thermostat and gasket. We're going to remove the thermostat, close it back up without the thermostat inside, flush it forwards, backwards, and then install the new thermostat at the same time, draining out the rest of the water in the system.
It's not pretty color either.
Oh, you see that thermostat? Look at that. Like it was getting hot. Okay, Marvin went to pick up the new thermostat. Now what I did was put the old thermostat back in, so as we flushing it, it doesn't come back out to the top of the engine. We want to avoid that. We want to make sure it goes through the engine and back through the radiator, and then flush out through the top neck. All right, let's get the hose and hook this up. All right, we got the garden hose ready. I like this hose. We're gonna put it on a jet stream. We're going to put this into the hose by the heater core. And we're going to let it go full blast, straight through. And we should see rust and water come out of this system. Let's get that done. You can see that dirty water and that rust come out. We're going to take the camera off and get it so we can get a better look at this. Look at all that rust. We want to keep that going until the system comes out, the water comes out nice and clear. And as you can see, we go back up here to the thermostat. Nothing's leaking out of there, because we got the thermostat in there. So notice the top radiator hose, you got nothing coming out. That's why we left that old thermostat in there. Now over here, as you can see, I got the heater core unhooked, and you can see a little water coming out of there. And we got the hose propped right into that heater core hose. Let's go over here, see if we can get a better look. Now don't be afraid to let this system go. Let's let it keep going. Flush it all out. You can see that we're still coming out brown water. I wish Marvin were here to see this, but he'll be able to see the video. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna set the camera back up, and what we're gonna do is go back the other way, which is called back flushing. Now, back flushing, we're going to go through the top of the radiator And what is going to start happening is going to start coming out of this hose right here, the top of the engine, and it's going to come out through here as it's flushing out the heater core. All right, let's get that going.
Coming out now.
Over there by the heater core. Okay, next what we're going to do is down here at the bottom of the radiator, you got the drain peacock right there. So we're going to take that off. Well, not take it off, we're going to loosen it up and let all the old water drain out. Until it stops completely. Then when it stops, we're going to close it up. And while this is draining out, we're going to go up here and put the new thermostat and gasket in.
Let me know when I need to move. Like
Should
right
be.
now.
That should be. Okay, we got the thermostat installed. It's starting to rain out here, so time is against us right now. Now what we're going to do is close up the peacock. Connect the upper radiator hose. And we're going to fill this up with antifreeze. Let's get that done before it starts raining out here. Okay, while we're putting the antifreeze in, the antifreeze seems to stop and it's at a level. No leaks. So what we're going to do now is start the vehicle up, let it run, let the thermostat open up, make sure level stays full, and then we'll be done. Again, if you got water in your car, your engine, get it out of there. Put some antifreeze in it, and you will be looking at some real major expensive repairs. This is another great job done by Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. Take care. See you next episode.